Alrighty, welcome one and all. NavigatorEX here, and this thing is going. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. And this is going to be another game I have to add to my list of games whenever someone talks about how much better PC gaming is. There's a few small exceptions, and that skateboarding minigame just made this one an exception, although I do love this version of the game. Everything else is really awesome when you get it to work. Ah, come on. Title screen! We know who made it! Whoops. So from what I understand, that was, the minigames, the skateboarding minigame was a PS2 exclusive, made to promote another title by the name, I think, Evolution Skateboarding? Oh man, the Lolly-Lulelo. I wish I'd pulled up that VG Facts page on Metal Gear Solid 2 to view right now. One of the things they put in to Metal Gear Solid 2 for the Japanese audio, for the Japanese dub, that did not translate over to the States, the English-speaking and other territories, was the Lolly-Lulelo. Apparently, according to VG Facts, they put that in because they don't have those syllables in Japanese, and thus it makes them very difficult, if not impossible, to pronounce. It's not in their native language. But we have the letter L, so it's lost in translation. Remote Control Dandy SF. Oh yeah, I have that sitting right here with me. I have not found out if it works yet. I have to figure out how to get that thing running. I have an idea that's a fallback. I don't know if it's working yet, but I do have my oh god, free DVD boot. I have a USB util. I have I have like 20 different PS2 tools, because the main thing I want is for it to work on PS2. And I don't know that yet. But I'm gonna try really hard. But, you know, it will work one way or the other. It is a pristine DVD. And when I get it working, it'll wind up being a stream. Oh boy, so here's hoping things have been going well for you. I seem to recall you having some fun times with Zemu and CXBX Reloaded, speaking of the emulation angle. Let's see. I'm browsing around real quick. Let's see, specials, what was it? And I'm kind of eyeing for next year, learning a little bit about grabbing an Xbox to get the Xbox BIOS and getting in on that kind of action myself. Yeah, I believe that hiding the Patriots name thing was part of the thing on the Lolly-Lulelo and the obscuring, and I can't remember the fact very well, but it is on VG Facts. Lots of good stuff in there. And not just for Metal Gear Solid 2, but it's there. Okay. Let's see, dog tag viewer real quick. I forget what the dog tag viewer even does other than, you know, show dog tags. Do we get any kind of model viewer? Or just names? Name, birth date, blood type. Nice. And they're divided by difficulty. Okay. Oh god, how many of them do they have in here? Because I am not... There's no way I'm collecting... 32? Only 32 in the tanker. Oh, well, that makes sense, actually. The tanker being the length that it is. Let's see how many for the plant. Oh, this is going to be 48. 58. So 80 total dog tags throughout the course of the game. Okay, wow. Oh. Alright, going through Blood Omen 2 and Gemma Onimusha. Alrighty. Well, hopefully they haven't regressed. Regressions are an unfortunate reality of all coding. Reality I'm going to have to start getting my hands into soon. I'm getting the itch to go on ahead and reinstall Unity and work on that. I want to learn Unity. Do something with it. Not sure what. Anything. Maybe start by remaking classic arcade era titles. You know, Pac-Man, Pong, Galaga, those things. Just to learn. I figured out how to transfer downloaded games to your actual modded Xbox. That is cool. That is a cool functionality. Steel Battalion. Okay. The controller. Oh man, I hope those aren't as expensive as I seem to remember them being. Oh boy. Maybe there's a way to emulate controllers? I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking, you know, what would a Mad Catz Steel Battalion controller look like? It's like, come on, Mad Catz, do it! Do it, you cowards! Oh, what are we doing? Hello. Oh, this seems like the worst idea. Oh, right, wrong button. Move. Oh, he's alerted.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Your throat. Ah, that didn't work. Go. 300 to $600 range for that controller. It's like, come on, Mad Catz, do it, you suckers. Everything's wrong. Everything's bad and wrong. Where's a... Took all of about 10 seconds of actually trying to move around. Shit. I could have just gotten in that locker, and I forgot that locker was there. Okay. Get in there. Go, 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 go. Come on. Don't catch my ass. Oh, no. He saw. Oh, no. Get out. I probably should have just walked into the wires at this point. The lasers. Okay. Disappear! Nearest. Trying to remember where the nearest locker is. Tried to look around the corner. No! Mistakes were made! Okay, so CXBX Reloaded can emulate the controller. That's good. When the game gets playable, that'll make things even easier. Okay, woo, time to go! Woo. Oh. Tactical espionage action! Damn it. This isn't the way to lockers. Quickly. Quickly. Come on. Uh-oh. Just move. Okay. All of this because I couldn't remember where lockers were from last week. Plan B. There's got to be a plan B. I can't have just screwed up this badly. You know what? I can have screwed up just this badly, and I'll take my lumps. Okay, find a door. Oh boy, gaming news has been a bit lighter than usual. Open! Open! Let me out. Freedom! Gaming news has been a bit light, but I'm trying to keep track of some things. Apparently among those things is Space Jam, though. Oh boy. Oh shit! You guys! I'm going to have no rations by the end of this, and I'll have deserved it all. Go, 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 go. He saw me. And another dude saw me, and I can't see shit.
Over there.
Okay, and there we go. There's not a dude over here, is there? Okay, cool. Hide. 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 And crouch. Okay. The inaugural stream of this. Oh, boy. Because I got as far as Olga. That's about the best I managed to pull off. But, speaking of butts, I was trying to trank his face, but, I don't think that's going to quite fly. Okay, did he? Alright. Okay. Yeah, this PC version, though, it's like, it was apparently a mess at launch, but I found the MGS5, what was it? The MGS2 V's fix, I think is what it's called. Did wonders. Okay, I should probably call Otacon, because I'm not entirely sure. Oh. It's like I vaguely remember where to go. Oh, compatibility issues. Yeah, this thing just black screen and nothing else when I first started it. But there's a compatibility fix that does great things. Oh, I forgot you could vault there. Cool. Gotta get a little more used to vaulting. It's just a black screen, and then I had to find a patch for it, which is over on the PC Gaming Wiki very quickly. Resolution options, it does have a few. They are handled outside of the game, though. It's one of those games that has a external configurator. So glad that games got over that. For the most part. I mean, it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to have it mandatory in order to even do things. Oh, shoot. There's another dude over there. Huh? He is coming this way, and... Sir? Alright. He's asleep. Slumber party. Oh, boy. There's someone upstairs. Let's go. Oh, boy. I'm gonna get sighted again, aren't I? Ready to go. Dude, I saw you moving. How high can this go up to? I have no idea. I should have checked the PC Gaming Wiki a little bit clearer for that, because I only have a 1080p display, so I don't even know if those options will show for my machine. Oh, here we go, ration! Yay! Replace one of my grievous errors. So it'll at least go up to 1080p. At least. If it doesn't go higher, I would actually be a touch surprised. Let's hold up. Let's hang out here for a second. Otacon. What you got, Otacon?
Hey, Snake, you found a handgun.
It's a decent one. USP.
That gun can take out the infrared sensors you just saw. The USP fires real bullets, not the knockout rounds the M9 uses. You know that, right? The USP isn't equipped with a suppressor either. If you fire it when there are enemies nearby, they'll probably hear it. Keep that in mind. Having the USP will make combat easier, but being undetected is still the best way to go, okay?
Undetected. Ooh. He knows who he's talking to. That patch, though, does seem to have some extra texture options. Ah, shit. I thought I'd be able to... No. What we got? So you can probably get some higher... I don't think I even turned on the highest resolution textures here. Okay. Trying to go. Oh, that's not great. Move. Move. Snake move. Alright. That guy downstairs. What you got? USP bullets. Okay. How? Okay, trying to think of some other options. There were a number of options for this game. Oh, all right. Should I be moving? You know what? I'm gonna move the D-pad. The stick is not working with me today. I'm doing it badly. All right, give me bullets. Oh boy. Alright. There's goons around in places. I wish I could remember where the suppressor was. Oh man, if this only went up to 720p, that would really be unfortunate. I know it was that there were 1080p displays far enough back for this, but oh, this game was made in 2003. This game was out, but 1080p displays were so much more expensive back then. Yeah, apparently John Carmack had one. One of the guys responsible for Doom, way back in the 90s. So they weren't unheard of. They were just pricey. A USP. Oh boy, glad there's a locker right here because I'm about to need it. What? I know the sensors are things that I'm supposed to be shooting at. Okay, let's see. Get an angle. Oh, that seems an iffy prospect. Okay, and that didn't attract any attention. Cool. 1080i. I remember at the time, like, this game came out, I want to say I was playing this on an old CRT standard def TV. Let's say there's a third one. Where are you at? That's 1, 2, and... I can see the lasers with this. So there's one for this. The guy who said story in a game is like story in a porn movie? Oh man, I forgot that quote. There's a guy. I mean, he knows what he's about, but seriously? Seriously, John. Know how much of Doom 2016 he worked on, am I right? Oh, here we go, here we go. Like, I'm sure there's some very cinematic porn movies, guy. It's like... Oh, SIGs. Put them SIGs away. Alright. Oh, this is great. This of good quality pain flower. The flower. Okay. And here I was thinking to myself a couple days ago how much I wanted to play through Deadly Premonition so I could get a jar of the pickles. How did I never notice this? The flower. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a little more of an effort to look at some of these odds as I pass by. Which reminds me, I need to buy a bag of the flour when I go to store. I'm a little short on the flour myself. Okay.
Report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Okay, that voice reminds me of the antagonist of Die Hard 2. Die Hard 2. I know it's not him, but he gives me that same vibe. Okay. Oh man, at least the flower didn't drop my frame rate down to 4 frames per second. I'll say that. Hey buddy, you're having a rough day. Can I... Oh shoot. Wrong button. Okay, I can pick him up. Neat. You drop anything cool? He seems to have dropped the flies. Ah, here we go. The only flower in the world in Jamaica is kind enough to bag it up and sit it on this ship. Headshot. Alright. This version of the Metal Gear Solid 2 has a secret theater. I do want to say it does. I want to say it's on the back case that it's on there. I need to look at that again. Alright, let's see. I could go for more rations. Nothing cool. Nothing further out of that guy. You know, as a matter of fact, oh boy. I know this goes against the ratings on the game, but whatever. Taking him. Secret Theater. Because I would like to play around with that. I just don't know what cutscene I would want to do. Uh-oh. Hello, sir. No music on the job. Boy. He's taking his little nap. That's...
Nothing to report.
Oh, man. Long-range headshot. Secret Theater. Sadly, the version I had on PS2, I never... It's the base version. So I never got to play around with that. I'll have to play around with that at some point. Probably toward the end of the run, I'll have a little bit more of an idea of what cutscenes I want to fool around with. So I'll have to keep that in mind. More games should have that, where you can at least view the cutscenes, even if you can't play around with them. I want to say there's that theater in Lucca in Final Fantasy X that allows you to view the FMVs, and that was always nice. More games should have that. I would have loved that in FF9. Okay. Oh, this is the part with the forced combat, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And, oh, here we go. Let's see. Anything cool here? Just more USB bullets. I'm full on. Okay, just checking. Ration. Secret Theater. Oh, doubly have to check that out in Subsistence when we get to that one. No creepy dolls, please. No creepy dolls. Or twin girls speaking in unison. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure we're still in Metal Gear and not in a creepy horror movie. Man, people complain about Mass Effect having butts, apparently. It's like they better keep the butts in this if they remake it.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already. All communications to the halls have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the halls until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
I forgot that was a thing you could do. Zooming in during cutscenes.
Who goes there?
Okay. Yeah, switch me right to the USP game. Okay. Oh, duck. I'm gonna take a few hits. Oh, boy. Oh.
Aim for the lights.
Look around. Come on, stand up, you. How many more dudes we got? Have the boss shoot the Davy Crockett Vulcan. Oh, no! Back away! Do I have to kill these guys? I don't want to have to kill these guys. Lower it. Auto aim. Come on. These guys. They're like a well-oiled machine. What the? Oh.
Snake, you okay?
Right.
Snake.
Equip the rations. Oh. Okay. Making up for that mistake. Okay. USP off. Thank you. Alright. So while I'm thinking about this, so speaking of Sony, while I'm sitting here thinking about the PS2. Oh, come on, guys. All right. So Sony apparently has announced some kind of cloud gaming tech. I'm so bad at the quick draw action. Duck a little more. Running. Gotcha. They've announced some cloud streaming tech. I'm like, didn't they already have that with, like, their Gaikai acquisition? But yeah, apparently they're... shit, move! Can I get any closer? Okay, I can get closer. Cool. Move! Oh, boy, now I'm gonna have to... Oh, I didn't want to have to kill anyone. No! Well, so much for the no-kill run. It wasn't going to be a no-kill run in the long run anyway, because, let's face it, I'm not that good. But, oh, shit. Oh, and doing flips. But yeah, Sony's announced their little cloud thing, but they've announced it in the context of an end to piracy, and I'm like, a console replacement of some such. Oh, back! And, seriously? Replacement for consoles? Come on, guys. Move! Move, 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 move. An end to piracy. I mean, I guess a cloud gaming service would virtually eliminate that, unless, you know, you have multiple people sharing an account. I mean, they'd be able to limit that a lot more easily, but you wouldn't be able to pirate games. But it's still cloud gaming. Of course, they're wanting to cite how basically every console out has ever been cracked. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a thing, not just for piracy. I mean, it makes piracy easier, but, I mean, let's be real. But, you know, game preservation's a thing, too. I read this article, all I could think about was 2013.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the...
Sanders has his franchise... What the hell am I looking at? Okay, so there seem to be a few quibbles with this version. Okay, that was not supposed to happen.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Okay, well, some black screen shenanigans. I hope that doesn't ruin any later cutscenes, but...
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials.
Yeah, that's
You need
his
4
thing.
shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's
Not in a
actually
million
one little
years.
thing.
Oh.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Yeah, because Link 182 was busy.
Complicated.
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
These guys are their action button shenanigans. What do you guys have against my immersion? Like, come on. Oh, shoot, I'm bleeding. Bleeding is bad. Bleeding is bad. There is a thing. Let's not bleed. And camera in a minute. Oh boy, PlayStation Now. I have yet to even try that. Oh shoot, I do not need that equipped. Really don't need anything equipped here. PlayStation Now. I've never tried it. I've been meaning to try out one of the free trials of it for a while since, I mean, let's face it, I've tried the Xbox cloud gaming thing. That was neat. Don't know about oh shoot. I seem to recall this being a thing. All right. Oh, bad ideas. Don't touch the soldiers.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Sony competitive with ROM sites? If anything, they probably want to wipe them out of existence, knowing them. But that's how these guys do. They're businesses. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to preserve the bottom line and all that, but still don't like it. And if a console is released that is ever a cloud gaming only console, I'm out. I will not touch that. Okay. Okay. What we got? Switch cams. Thank you, soldiers. Boy, Sony and game preservation. It's like they might have gone hand in hand in 2013, but I think they're about done with that now. Because I remember that awesome used game ad they did at the time, but they're done. That and the C-bomb even dated back then.
With the Shadow Moses
So,
incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
come on! Perhaps a different patch is in order.
Metal Gear.
Oh boy, what am... Okay, this sequence, I've gotta...
Her or her children
Okay,
experience the horror of nuclear war.
okay, it was... Front right, the Marine Corps logo. Let's hear Otacon out real quick.
Okay, we're finally there.
So, this is the new Metal Gear.
Yep, and we're gonna show the whole world its baby pictures. Get the prototype on camera. We need 4 images. One from the front right, the front, and the front left, and a close-up of the Marines marking on the prototype. Once you have the photos, use the workstation in the southeast end of the area to transmit them over to me. Send me something I can use.
Oh man, he doesn't. Oh shoot, wrong button. See, camera, blah blah blah. Okay, I didn't even mean to call him back. I'm sitting here trying to imagine how much easier. SIGs, come on, I had the camera equipped. I thought how much easier this would be for them if they had a cell phone.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Good.
All right. Uh-oh. This guy, how long is he going to stay asleep? Oh, that doesn't seem good.
Let's continue.
Marine logo.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However,
I'm not going to be able to get past him, am I? Oh, boy. Only just. All right, Marine logo.
There was no technological solution in sight.
Yeah, I meant that the sea bombing dated back to there, and they had it and it existed. Not that they ever stopped. Yeah, they've soured me a bit on future products. I hate to say. So yeah, that whole thing. I never remember hearing anything about that from the time, but after it came out about the PS5 and the PS4 and all that. Come on, come on. I may have misspoke.
There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless
Good.
last century, and we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility.
The X, X, and S have that as well? Ugh. Come on. I mean, can't say I'm surprised, but, you know.
We lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM Treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race.
I think one more.
Good.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to...
But with their policies on the X, X, and XS. Oh, shoot. Back.
Intruder in the back!
Oh, I forgot about that.
Intruder to the right!
And with their policies of releasing stuff on PC, I'm covered, but anyone playing console games, that's not cool. I always thought of that as
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared.
anti-consumer.
Cannot and will not give up rank.
But, you know.
Stay on your guard at all times.
Now, that computer was in this room, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I do not want to be in this spot here.
The development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth. Everyone in the international military community knows that
If they manage to pull that with the Steam Deck somehow, I'm just going to be all kinds of sad. I don't see how they really could with that one, though. Okay, let's see what we got. I saw Konami in there. Whoa, boy, there's a lot of Monolith security system. There's a lot of text I'm not reading fast enough. Police knots. I would like to pause that just to see how many references are in there.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Boo!
Okay, first up. Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. What's next? Okay, this works. It's a great front view. The last one is... You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot.
It was totally a mistranslation.
Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up.
Whoops.
Forget the photos and get out of there now.
we, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
If that Marine dude isn't Kevin Michael Richards, I'll be surprised. Because I know that voice.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar.
Fun fact, I almost said that to my last department head at work once. I had to bite my tongue.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood?
I don't know, maybe you could repeat that again with the guy with the gun at the CO's neck saying that. I don't know. These are Marines. These guys don't know how to follow instructions. Bullshit.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button.
Anyone knows how to follow instructions.
That's right.
Marines, seriously.
No one has to die needlessly.
And since Simtex wasn't enough,
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Gray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
you know, Pavel Chekhov said stuff like that a lot in classic Star Trek.
Gray is the key.
Not the bought and sold thing, but, you know, everything is Russian
No
first.
intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
He says he's taking it back, and all I can think of is Randall's shirt and Clerks.
Returned to the Patriots.
Clerks 2, I think.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one. Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Quick, somebody throw some John Woo doves. I mean, that's close, but, you know. Double kill.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Okay, I mean, I know how this scene plays out, but it still seems really counterintuitive to shoot all of them. I mean, I know he just shot the CO, but, you know, all those Marines around. It's like, Simtex be damned, he worried about emboldening them? I don't know.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
I'm pretty sure I'm just underthinking this scene. Oh no, not the camera. Oh man, stuff like those big displays though. I remember on PS2 that kind of blew my mind. Like, it was hard to find a game that could do that kind of stuff, like little Titantron screens. I think I know about that MGS3 connection you're mentioning, but I'm going to hold off on that one. The power of shirtlessness flows through him.
Wild, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program. Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Evil hand issues.
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Keep telling yourself that, Liquid. Dude, you already had a death scene. You're hogging the cam. You're hogging the cam, Sergey. He mentioned his daughter too. He didn't. Liquid and his evil hand issues. Power of shirtness has to flow through him, and being totally just an arm and nothing else means he can't possibly wear a shirt. Arms don't have shirts. They have gloves. Silly arm. That said, though, you mentioned the fapping too much, and that is one beefy arm. We're talking like Trogdor levels of beef. Trogdor!
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
Oh, man. Oh, man, when they started designing Metal Gears with a bit more of an organic look to them, more animalistic and more nature-based than giant machines, it's like, with my normal preference in mechs, it's a totally different direction. I wouldn't have expected to like Rex and the geckos as much as I do, but big robot dinosaur thing. That's all I can say. It's a big robot dinosaur. And I love this thing. We should be smashing up the streets of New York like Roland Emmerich's making a movie about it. Oh, boy. Hey, what can I say? Arms may have a mind of their own. God, who was that movie, The Hand? Was that Michael Caine? That's why that hand went around murdering people in that movie. It didn't have a snake to play with, and this hand does. It has 2 snakes to play with. Oh man, Richard Hawk with Metal Gear Ray, just...
Snake!
Why do you have to put that image in my head? Ah! that Harry Gregson Williams score. Apparently, when Kojima was having this game scored, he gave the instructions to Gregson Williams is really vague. Like, I want a stealthy track here. I want a tactical track here. And basically wanted to give him as much breathing room as he could, but apparently there was some thing where Gregson Williams was led to understand it was a translation barrier, like a language barrier issue. So I can't help but wonder what Gregson Williams was told for like these cutscenes like this. Quick, Snake, find part of a bed headboard. If DiCaprio's there, knock his ass off it.
At the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Oh, man. Richard! Oh, boy, the tanker section. The part of the game that basically everyone thought was going to be the whole game. I know I did in the lead up to release. Let's see, going ahead. Rotating saves. Let's do that. Oh boy, the demo even cut out beforehand. I seem to recall. I got up to Olga last week. I want to say the demo that was dropped cut off there. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Okay.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
Oh.
The big shell.
Norihiko Hibino. Okay, credit where it's due.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shells become a
Because Hibino
environmental protection.
has also done immaculate work.
Teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
Come in from downwind and hold fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Also, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Oh man, the big shell.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
Jimmy Johns!
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
No more seafood forever.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Let's see how many of those 2 objectives he can pull off through this game. I'm counting on you, Raiden. Especially on that first one. Oh, wait.
Know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
No audio for the dialogue. It's coming through on my end.
Looks like there are no sentries
A bit low.
posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong?
What?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Don't let it go to your head, Raiden.
Skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the codec button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the codec button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Given some revelations later in this game, that elevator makes a little more
Uses
sense too.
Fiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Somehow indeed.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Oh, that audio should have been playing there. I mean, I was hearing it on my end. I will have to double check that in on Twitch and in my recording. There's no gate there. I thought there was a little bit more. Oh god, the roaches. Roaches everywhere. Let's see. Just checking this area for a little something around, because I have to go ahead and save and call it in just a moment. But that audio thing's got me a little worried. I did turn up the Elgato though in response, so audio should be a little bit louder. Alright. Oh boy, so many little touches though in this game. These roaches, gigantic roaches. These are like, let's see, where's the... God, okay, I know this is someone's phobia. Okay, they gotta be like 2 inches long minimum. Ugh. I wanted to get a look at him in first person. I think that was actually kind of a bad idea in retrospect. Skull suit. Oh, man. I remember this movie, The Saint, Val Kilmer thing. Val Kilmer's sneaking into a place. Okay. And the bad guy in the movie catches him. Well, one of the bad guys in the movie catches him. He's pointing at him. And he's like, wrong place for a condom. Take it off. Referring to his headgear. I'm like, there are worse names than Skull Suit. Okay. Okay, so while Raiden was swimming into the big shell, it seemed to be inaudible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that on the VOD. Oh boy, water everywhere. Let's see, always checking lockers. Because the game knows how to start you off right. Yeah, next one. Huh?
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Some kind of soldiers without a frontier. Someone should do something about that. Alright. Huh? Is there a door here? Because I don't have a radar yet. Alright. Ah, man. I wonder what the skull suit would have been like if Nomura designed it. Would those ribs be like belts? Tactical snake-on-snake action!
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Oh, I am throwing him off the edge for that.
Use the
I
node
forgot that
to
line
gain
existed.
access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical
You hear that, Raiden?
use.
Node!
It is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Node!
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
Node.
Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Man, this whole opening situation is oddly familiar. Oh, hello? Okay. Can't imagine why, you know, swimming in, elevator.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission.
Technology that I'm led to understand they're working on now, as a matter of fact.
The ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
He says item box, and I swear I'm sitting here thinking of the Resident Evil save room item boxes. Yeah, that node crack, Raiden just earned at least one thrown off the big shell death. So that is a gameplay goal now. Ah, boy, we have this. Okay. I didn't know you got to set this in game. Okay. Well, sticking to that. I also didn't know it'd show it on stream, but hey. Nothing particularly worrisome. Come on, game. Oh, we have the in-game options. Yeah, the in-game options, as mentioned earlier with the whole resolution thing, the in-game options are pretty much the same ones as you'd find on the consoles. So they don't allow you the really advanced stuff unless it's like before you start the game. And I kind of wish they changed that a little bit, but
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the pause button.
How do I save the mission data?
oh, I forgot this one has a map.
Proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I failed to see...
So, because I said so, Raiden.
Training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But
Absolutely
I'm
normal.
not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Okay, and this is the part where I have to run away! Okay.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Don't tell me how to live my life! Oh boy, where are we at?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the
There's gotta be a better place to hide than this. Probably not like that. Oh, that was a bad idea. Whoop! I was not expecting that.
Enemy sighted.
Move! Go!
It's the enemy. I
I was looking for somewhere to crawl and hide. Oh, they're both down. Haven't even gotten to the elevator yet and already. Okay. That's rather telling. Well, at least maybe next time. Oh. Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing, guys? Gentlemen. Ah! Didn't know he was already awake. Come on, cut it out. Didn't know he was already awake. Is the other one already awake? He's woke up already. Coming this way. This is rather telling. They're not like a locker or something I can hide behind? Alright.
Return to your positions. Tighten security.
Whoop. Let's go. Oh, right. Off to a great start. Oh. So this is how we start the big shell. We start the plant section
Terrorists call themselves Sons of
with
Liberty.
2 alerts.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
No kills, though.
The hero of
Oh,
Shadow
great. He
Roses?
whips his hair back and forth.
That's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
Oh,
So the
man.
whole thing is shaped like two
Hexagons.
hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're
I
on the
remember
roof of
playing
strut
Super
A,
Hexagon.
shell one
I need
at
to
the
grab that again. I want to say I got it on Humble. Wow, my reflexes are bad.
First, get to a node. Log
That
into
game
the
is
network.
pure reflexes. It's a nice time killer, though. Oh, boy. So, where's the... Alright. A nice time killer, just trying to navigate all that. Okay. Where's an edge? There's an accessible edge here. Come on. Don't have an M9. Alright. Nope. Not there. Close. Alright, here we go. That's for saying nerd, Raiden!
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
I said I'd do it. Oh boy, now that I have that out of my system. Anyway, I'm going to have to go on ahead and bug off for the day. Oh boy, welcome all, Thiessen. I'm just about to go on ahead and save. I got to wrap up real quick. thanks again, one and all, for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow with a bit more Bayonetta. Spot where I can slip on the bird. Yeah, there's quite a bit of bird turds to get that dancing action going. Whoa! Oh, this game. Boobinetta. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's I can't even think about that, because when I'm looking at her, all I can see is this weird marionette woman, and I know the guy stated his... Oh, there's more shadow poop. I know the guy's stated intention of in her character design. I might be one of the handful of people that worked on, because she kind of scares me a little bit. So, good stuff, though. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign out real quick, because I'll be back tomorrow with Bayonetta. I don't even... And thank you for that follow, the Twitch Authority. Hopefully I'll be able to stream a little bit more consistently lately. I've got all my stuff up on YouTube, except for today's, and I've got a couple more that I gotta make public. But I'll be doing that soon. I'll be back tomorrow with Bayonetta. I'll probably take Wednesday off to take a little bit more of a check over some of the YouTube stuff, see if I can, because I am still working on Wednesday, but I can use a little bit of the extra time to clean up some of the streams and make them all purty and stuff. So I'll at least be here Sunday. I'll be here tomorrow. And, yeah, that'll be me for the day. Thanks again, all, for stopping by. NavigatorEX here, and I will see you when I see you. And if Blasticator is still streaming, should be streaming tonight at 9 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. That's the schedule there. So, feel free to stop by Blasticator. Say hello. Holy crap. Take it easy, party people. Yeah.